Okay, welcome back. Let's talk about project number 6. The project number 6 is based on our barcode exercise. What we'll be doing in this project, we'll be taking a zip code. Once we take the zip code, we'll be converting the zip code into barcode. And there are two pages in this handout. It's available on our Moodle site. This is what this assignment says. For faster processing or sorting for U.S. Postal Service, they encourage companies that send large volumes of mail to use a barcode denoting the zip code. The encoding schema for the 5-digit zip code is that they convert the zip codes into this format. So your zip code can be converted into this format here. This format is, this is your digit 1. You have a frame bar. This is your frame bar. You can display the frame bar. And you have ending frame bar right there. And this is your first digit. 9 is represented in this format. 1 full bar, half bar, full bar, half bar, half bar. And if I look at 9, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. So that's the value assigned to 9. 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. That's 9 right there. That's your digit 1. Digit 2 is, if this is your zip code, 5. So if you look at the second digit, 5 is 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. So let's look at this one, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. That's your 5 right there. So you have digit 1, digit 2, digit 3, digit 4, digit 5, and the check digit. So check digit is just to ensure that they process the correct digit, correct zip code. So that's what is being stated here. So it says there are full height frame bars on each side. The 5 encoding digits are followed by a correction digit. What is a correction digit? It's computed as follows. Add up all digits and choose the correction digit to make a sum multiple of 10. So if this is my zip code, so I'll add all the numbers together. And that gives me a correction digit. Let's say I captured it here. And if I have this, if I add all these numbers together, that's 19. So I need to find the multiple of 10 closest to 19. So closest to 19 is 20. That's multiple of 10. Something which is divisible by 10. So if I add 1 here, that gives me 20. So 1 will be my correction digit. That's my correction digit. So that's what you're saying. Add up all digits and choose the correction digit to make the sum a multiple of 10. For example, the zip code 95014 has a sum of digits 19. So the correction digit is 1 to make the sum equal to 20. You guys okay? You got it? Okay. Now, this zip code, we are not going to take separately. We are going to take in one integral variable. What I'm saying is, do not take 9 separately from user, 5 separately, 0 separately, 1 separately, and 4 separately. Take as one variable. Once you capture this as one variable in this variable, such as, you have to parse it. You have to separate each digit from 95014. So I need to separate 9, I need to separate 5, 0, 1, and 4. I'll call this one D1, digit 1, digit 2, digit 3, digit 4, and digit 5. So I need to separate each digit. Once the digits have been separated, I can add them together. If I add them together, that's what I get. I can call it sum here. I can call it sum here. Once I have the sum, then I can probably figure it out what will be my correction digit. Then I need to find out the correction digit. Okay? Now you say, well, I'm not understanding. We'll be spending a little bit more time to figure it out. Once we have separated each digit, then I can easily use either switch case or if and else easily, and I can represent each digit with one of these bars. Now, how do I do that? If I have each digit parsed, I can say if digit 1 Or I can use a switch case. Switch case is ideal in this case. And if I say if digit 1 equals 9, for example, then I need to display my barcode. How do I display barcode? I can display one full bar, one half bar, one full bar, and two half bars. This is how I can display my barcode. How do I find the full bar? I can find a full bar right above your enter key. You know where you use backslash is? If you use the shift key, that's your full bar. How do I find the half bar? That's your colon, which is where your semicolon is, right there. So that's your full bar and half bar. Yes?
How do you enter the check digit?
So there are different. Let me show you something first. So let me jump here for a minute, and I might not be able to capture everything while I'm typing, but I'll show you in a minute. So I'm going to comment a few things here. So let's say I declare a variable here, int zip, initialize it. I ask the user for zip code, enter your zip code, 5-digit zip code. Now this program is designed for 5-digit, but you can make it 9-digit zip code because there's an extended zip code as well, but just keep it to 5-digit. If you want to make it longer, then you can do it later. So here's my zip code, and when I display it, I'll verify it. Let's run it. It's going to ask me for the zip code. I type 95014, and it gives me 95014. Okay, I want to capture each separate digit. Help me out. What should I do?
Modulus?
I can use modulus. If you're taking zip code as a string, you can use some built-in functions. I recommend take as an integer because you will be doing some calculations. So I can actually take modulus 10. Let's see what happens. I'm going to declare another variable here, int digit 5 equals, and guys, watch what I'm doing here. D5 equals to zip modulus 10. Now what exactly that means? So if I have 95014, modulus 10 means I'm dividing this by 10, and it's going to give me the remainder. So I multiply with 95010, and that's the remainder. So modulus gives me the remainder. So if I have modulus 10, if I display D5, if I run my code, I say 95014, and it gives me 4. So I captured the last digit. From this zip code. So modulus 10 gives me the last digit. What if I take modulus 100? What do you think? The last two digits, right? Last two digits. So if I run this again, 95014, it gives me last two digits. I don't want last two digits, I just want 1. But do you know some method that you can maybe extract 1 from 14? So that will be your assignment. So that will be your first part of assignment. Your first part of assignment is extract all 5 numbers. Once you have figured that out, it will be like if you figure out the second digit, it will be like just really, really fast. Within few seconds, you'll be able to figure out the third and fourth and fifth. It's really, really fast. Once you have separated each digit, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, add them together. That will give you a sum. Once you have the sum, which is in this case 19, just to keep it simple, then the second job is to figure out the correction digit. So I'm not answering that question. You need to figure it out.
Okay.
And I think most of you will be able to do that probably in 30 minutes or less. Once you have that in your hand, now you have all the 5 digits and the correction digit. then start comparing. I prefer switch case in this case because we only have 10 digits. But if you want to use if analysis, that's fine as well. If it matches this one, D matches this one, this number, then display this. D1 matches this one, do this. I want you to use at least 4 functions. So this program, this part will be a separate function. If you don't use separate function, your code will be very long. So you need to have a separate function. For the camera, I didn't capture this one, so you can actually separate each digit by using modulus 10 or modulus 100. So you can actually try it and see if you can figure it out how to separate each digit. Use 4 functions. You decide what functions you want to create. You decide. But at least 4 functions. You already have one function main. Add 3 more functions. So maybe one of the functions could be to separate each digit. Maybe one of the functions could be add them together. I'm going to send digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to another function. It will give me the sum. Maybe another function could be to start displaying the barcodes based on the value I send. Okay? So I know this will be kind of, we are taking a different turn. And it's not natural to us to write these functions, but that's the whole idea that we learn how to develop these separate functions. Okay. One function could be you grab the zip code from the user in a separate function, and you return that value as an integer. That could be another function. You can literally convert your entire program into several functions. Our goal is to write at least 3 additional functions after main, so on top of main.
So main will be the first function.
Main will be the first function. Main will be the driver function and 3 additional functions. All right. So also for our project number 5, it's due by tomorrow. So hopefully you are done or close to done. For project number 6, we'll actually, we discussed it. It's due the following Sunday, the 22nd. And then next week, we'll take a second exam based on chapters 4, 5, and 6, very similar to exam number 1. In the second exam, we'll have 100 questions, about approximately 33 questions from each chapter, chapter 4, 5, and 6. And that's what we'll be doing next Saturday as well. All right, that's it for today. Thank you.